Why aren't marriages and relationships lasting anymore?
It's recording.
You may be familiar with relationships as in knowing what it means or personal experiences. Even though you know what it is, for the people that may not know, according to Google, a relationship is the way in which two or more concepts, objects, or people are connected, or the state of being connected. Or according to Collins Dictionary, a continuing attachment or association between persons. Okay, so now that I introduced you into relationships, we're going to talk about what today's video is actually about, which is romantic relationships ending. Why don't you think that relationships are lasting anymore? For example, there are not lasting relationships of celebrities like Vanessa Hudgens and Ashton Kutcher, Future and Lori Harvey, Dove Cameron and Thomas Joe Hardy, Iggy Azalea and Playboi Carti, and the list goes on, just to name a few.
I mean, I wouldn't say they're not lasting anymore because I feel like time changed, and our perception of like relationships from the past, they're probably not what we think. So I wouldn't necessarily say they're not lasting anymore, but I would say that I don't know. I think everybody's just different. It's different things that could break people up.
They actually used to, be stay-at-home mothers and cook and clean and, watch over the house while their husbands, they just go out and work. They didn't really know what their husbands were doing. So it's just like, I guess, and plus they didn't have a lot of rights back in the day. They have more freedom and rights to do whatever they want. And yeah, got girls nowadays, women, period, they're not, accepting, BS, period. And another reason why I feel like relationships are not, are falling apart nowadays is because I feel like there are more options out. Like, I just feel like from a guy's point of view, there are a lot of beautiful women. I look at the girls. So it's just like, there are a lot of beautiful women.
I think it's like a lot of social media has to do with a lot of relationships now.
Yeah.
Social media kind of plays a role in a happy relationship when in behind the scenes it's not what it really seems.
Yeah.
There's a lot of emotional and mental problems that are happening. But then versus now, a lot of back then we didn't have technology. Like, our parents didn't have technology. They had like maybe like a phone at their house. They wouldn't see each other so much, you know what I mean? So it'd be like, oh, I'm gonna see you next week. So that anticipation of seeing you, like, oh, can't wait to see you this week, you know what I mean? Versus now we're like texting each other every day, FaceTiming each other every day.
Yeah.
We want to see each other all the time, and it's kind of like, you need that break. Not saying that you have to not be with your person all the time.
No, I know what you mean.
You need like time for yourself, and then you guys still need that anticipation and excitement every time you guys see each other. If you guys see each other every day, you're gonna get tired of each other no matter who you are, siblings, friends, relationships.
Well, I think most marriages don't last that long anymore because, like I said, times have changed. Like back then, if we like going all the way back a little bit, women didn't have that much leeway to just leave marriages because without a man you couldn't really do much. So I think now that women are more independent and people are more like open-minded to going to different places or meeting new people, they're not everybody's gonna be like, okay, I have to stay with this person. So now people are more open to, maybe you need to take a break, or maybe you just not for me no more. And just go do their own thing. So that's what I think.
There are a lot of options now. Like, people are, and plus social media makes it even worse for marriages because it's easier for them to have access to different people. That's another reason why like relationships are ending, because their loved ones, they don't have solid evidence to catch them cheating, but they know deep down that something's not right. But nowadays there's a lot of things they could prove to them that they're cheating.
Video is coming to an end, and we talked about a lot today. I want to thank you for coming and participating, but to end the video off, I want you to either give a mini summary of everything you said or give advice to anyone that is watching.
I feel like for a relationship to last or a marriage to last, I feel like spending a lot of quality time with the person will, you know, solve everything. Like, you would always know what's on their mind and how they feel about situations. Communication, period, will always be, you know, answers to your problems and solve, you know, all your problems. Another
Peace
way
out, bud.
relationships could last is, you know, not always being clingy. Like, I feel like if you're always clingy, you know, you're gonna get tired of the person. I feel like a little, not a break, but like, you know, some time away from each other. You guys don't have to be like on a break where you guys are like breaking up, but like, you know, hang out with different people, hang out with your friends, you know, and then go back to your partner or, you know, your girlfriend or boyfriend, and you know, make it refreshing.
That's it? Okay, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh.